Hey there and welcome to the Max Not Binary. I'm Max. Today we are back with some oxygen not included. Here on our Nomadic playthrough, we need more power. The problem with trying to automate everything is that you need loads of power for that. So it's time to get this up and running. Got some Drecos coming along. So they are getting shorn for a bit of plastic. I'm not sure how much plastic we have yet. Hello Kirokitsu, I hope you are well. Having a lovely day. Hello there Fidelia, it's lovely to see you too. Hope everything is going good with you. What am I looking for? Plastic. That should mean that we actually have enough to put in a couple of steam turbines up here. Which is what we would like to put up here. Hello Annabelle, it's lovely to see you too. What are we going to make them out of? Iron? I mean, do I want to make them out of iron? I don't have loads of options. Hello Neo. Welcome in and welcome in to everyone in chat. Hope everyone is having a lovely day. I'm having a very warm day. It's very, very warm. I don't know. Should we make these steam turbines out of iron? I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of odds. We should maybe make them out of copper, to be fair. Are you making some more copper? No. Do you want to make some more copper? 1624. You found something interesting. Go on, Kirokitsu. Oh, I dug a little pit. ONI is driving me crazy at the moment. I think that is fair. It does that to me from time to time as well. What's up with you lot? Oh, we haven't got any power. Oh, Danish is sleeping. Uh-huh. Peppermint tea. The reason peppermint tea makes your throat and mouth numb is because I'm apparently allergic to it. Yes, that isn't a standard response to peppermint. But I'm glad you have discovered this. Do you now have to not have any peppermint? Or is it just that will be the reaction you always have to it? Right, what was I thinking about? Steam turbines. Which you didn't realise until you were telling your friends. So you had one of those, oh yeah, and like, you know, it does this. And they were like, no, it doesn't. No, that's not supposed to happen. Conversations. I love those. It's just that will be the reaction. That's not too bad then. So, I did a little bit of sweeping and tidying. Not that you can really tell, but we did actually do a little bit while you weren't here. We've set up both the farms now. This one needs some more chlorine, but this one's ready to go, and indeed is harvesting. We just need power in there. I set up a drowning pit for our hatches up here. I was trying to build a little automatic drop-off, but this one doesn't work. So I'm going to have to demolish that and try again. I also started building something that could be a fridge, but I don't know how I feel about this. Also, I'd have to get in there to vacuum it and put... raw carrots aren't meant to hurt. Needless to say, you worry your friends often. Yes, I can see why that would be, Kirokitsu. That does seem worrying. They're definitely not meant to hurt. So yeah, I sort of started thinking about some of this stuff while I was mostly just waiting for Drecos and things. But I didn't really come to full conclusions on it. Oh, we should make a... That's what I want to make. I want to make a shine bug reactor. There was a good... Neo had an excellent picture in my Discord of a very simple shine bug reactor. What am I looking for? I'm looking in the Discord. Let me also link to said Discord. Oh, excuse me, chat. Is ONI driving you crazy in any specific way, Fidelia, or is it just its usual rage-inducingness? So yes, let me search for this. I found it the other night. Shine bug. No, not these ones. Reactor. Neo, did you name it? Did you write something weird with your post? Honestly. Hang on. Ah, there it is. Oh, you didn't write anything with your post. That's what went on here. 1, 2, 3. So, I think I can build it in space. I tried to get power and automation to my bunker doors, and the dupes just won't build the wires. Can they reach the wires? Would be my first question always. Have you got the stuff you want to build the wires out of? I mean, actually, if you're in spaced out, then you kind of have to. Ladder's 2 tiles under it, so yes, they absolutely should be able to reach them. Tons of steel. I can't think of any particularly good reason why I couldn't just build a shine bug reactor in space, and the other way around. I mean, the shine bugs aren't going to care, quite frankly. You definitely can. I thought I definitely could. What was that noise, game? You made a noise at me. Did something important happen? It doesn't look like it. I don't know if I want to build them just there, to be fair, but that's kind of the design. Because I also think that I can almost certainly shoot my rad bolts through this. That's it, because the rad bolts overload it, don't they? Or we could shoot them underneath anyway. We could dig this out and shoot them along here. Yes, rad bolts generating heat is definitely a thing I need to consider there. Now I'm just faffing, as usual. Lovely. Right. I don't know. I can't think of any reason they won't build them. Will they not build them if you put them on, like, emergency priority, Fidelia? Or is it just that they won't prioritize them? Was there a reason that you used glass tiles in yours? Well, they're possibly diamond tiles, but I haven't got any of those. Oh, yeah, there you go. Because transparent. I thought light didn't shine through glass panels. Oh no, it's just the scanners that can't see through glass panels. That's it. I remember the ridiculousness that the space scanners can't see through glass windows. What am I looking for? I'm still looking for these steam turbines. There we go. Lovely. So we're gonna have one there. They don't even show in the errand tab. It's got to be a permission problem somewhere. Try and select one of your dupes. So if they won't show in the errand tabs, it's usually a permission problem. If you select one of your dupes and try and move them somewhere, see if they can actually move onto the ladders. I mean, then you have the excitement of trying to work out where the permission problem is and which door they can't get through and whatnot, but that's how I do it sometimes when they don't even show up in the errand tab. Because that usually means your dupes can't get there, for whatever reason. I went out for a walk and now I'm hot and a bit bothered. Right. What else do we want to do here? So... oh yeah, I sort of started putting in the stuff here and decided how wide I wanted it to be and things like that. What we could do with putting in here is a couple of kilns, which we'll make out of gold amalgam, I guess. Seems lovely. I decided to go with just one coal generator. Because we're not actually going to be producing that much coal. Right, let me rip this out, because this doesn't do what I want it to do. So, goodbye, you. Oh, no, not that. They can get there just fine. I even have the materials delivered it. But if it comes to building, poof, gone. Alright. I'm out of thoughts, then. To be honest, Fidelia. I am completely out of thoughts. At that point. Oh, there's going to be a problem here, isn't it? They're going to eat the stuff. Everything that's not consumable ore, please sweep out of here at a high priority. Because I don't want my hatches eating it. I can understand why it's driving you crazy. That sounds pretty annoying. This one. Oh, that should be fine. You'll just root around there. So yes, we tried to do a little bit of work. I didn't get loads done, but I got some done. But yes, currently the only thing keeping our Bristle Blossom farm here functioning is Danish running on this wheel. But Danish now actually has enough skill points to be allowed out. So that was why I was like, we really need some power solutions now. So that Danish doesn't have to run on this wheel all the time. Since they have actually got better things that they could be doing. So what I was trying to do here that I failed with is I'd like to create a system where if essentially it's kind of a system like this, where the hatches can fall down here, but where any eggs that we don't need go somewhere else. But I wasn't quite able to sort that out in my brain. Let me look at the automation here. So I just did an AND gate for this. Oh, and a shut off. So that's probably what I need. I probably just need a shut off. Yes, I need a shut off. I was trying to do it without a shut off and that was clearly ridiculous. Right. So we can fix that in a minute. Let's consider vacuuming this out. There we go. I'm not sure this will be a terribly effective fridge, but I was feeling lazy with my fridge design, to be honest. So there was that. Do I want to fill this up with carbon dioxide? I mean, we won't genuinely be creating that much carbon dioxide. You've been running a single powered fridge in oxygen. Well, I mean, I've got 2 powered fridges, which I think should be in carbon dioxide. Yeah. That is pretty lazy, Neo. I will agree. That's pretty lazy. Come here, you. For 600 cycles. It works well. You must be keeping a good control over your what's it called? Your food production. So you're not overproducing too much. Because I'm definitely having some overproduction problems. I mean, also I want to be able to save up the food forever. You never could be bothered feeding the tree. Fair enough. Well, we also need to stockpile food to send to other planets for when we go and land places. Oh, man. Yes, I also need to make this into a dispenser of Drecos. And sort out the atmospheres in here and everything. But that is why there's so many things that require pumps, mostly, that I was like, you know what, we really need to sort out some power. So let's try and get that sorted. We've got a bunch of water over here that I don't actually want, quite frankly. So do you kind of want to only pump clean water over here? We can put a little filter on it, it's fine. We can use this power wire. It's got a bit too much power on it, but whatever. I can't really be bothered to care. That's fine. Just whatever. Piping. You... yeah, we can just let them into the fish again. And... there we go. cancel this and do it that way. There we go. So you need to get into the fish again. So we'll auto that for a minute. We started feeding the fish blossom seed, look. I actually... Oh, I'd like to show you this, look. I've actually piped all of this to come over here. But because there's no power in these, the dupes are having to do it themselves. I think I just don't get visco gel. Like, what do we truly need it for? Isn't there something else you build with isoresin that you really want? Like, you don't need loads of visco gel. That's definitely true. You don't need loads of visco gel. Stop doing that. Insulation? What do I ever really need? Well, I like insulation. Let's turn this off manual use for a bit. Just so they stop running around in a circle while this door is open. Because that's not what I want you to do. I just want you to build these pipes. Leave the thing alone. Visco gel is weird. I mean, I do really like late game being able to get rid of all these liquid locks. And put visco gel locks. Yeah. I do like, hello doctor, I do like late game to make vertical liquid locks with visco gel. But, like, it's certainly not required. You don't have to have it by any stretch of the imagination. And I mean, you can use exploits. Well, they're not entirely exploits. It is a luxury. It certainly is a luxury. It does look nicer. It's also that cool purple colour. So that's nice as well. Which I enjoy. I really want you to sweep that up. Because it appears to be in my... Oh, how am I going to power this? Because I appear to have built a glass forge in the way of where I would normally put a transformer for that. Interesting. Interesting. So things I have built here is I built a little gas loop to go down here into our potential fridge. I built a pit for the natural gas, though obviously the problem with this pit for the natural gas is that it's currently just building up with carbon dioxide. But we can probably set up a little, get rid of that, set up a little pump there, pump the carbon dioxide here to fall straight on the carbon skimmer, and the natural gas out into this system. That is my plan there. Have I got... Yes. Which way round did I decide to do this? This way. Who knows why? I probably had some thoughts about it. I don't know what they were. There we go. It's this wide because I wanted to put 2 aqua tuners and a thermoregulator in it. And I wanted 2 metal forges. So, to fit all of that and, like... sufficient steam turbines, this was how wide it turned up. So that's how that worked. Lock this door again, thanks. Since you've built all of those. Thank you. That also means that this can now go back on manual use. But yeah, I have to admit to feeling quite lazy. Oh, there's a glossy Draco. No. Where did you go, glossy Treklet? Gotcha. Wrangle this. I need to build some incubators and whatnot. That was what prompted me to do this, because I was going to build an incubator, because we keep running out of hatches in here. And then I was like, why would I build an incubator? Let's actually build the thing. But again, power is an issue, so getting some of this set up is probably a good thing. And as you can see, I made a little, I made this into an actual sealed, well, not sealed, but I cut this bit off. We are feeding bristle blossoms. This is going fine, but as I say, it's being powered by Danish running on this wheel. And I'd quite like to let 2 aqua tuners, because I want one that I can use for the base and one that I can use for the industry, is the answer, Fidelia. I am aqua tuner heavy all the time. I love an aqua tuner. We'll have way too many aqua tuners. It's definitely a part of my my play style to use way more aqua tuners than you might necessarily need. So yes, I am not advocating this as the appropriate way to do it. This is just the way I happen to do it. Sometimes I make like sensible decisions, and sometimes I just have loads of aqua tuners. So there is that. Right, you need to power you. Gonna power you off this line. This line is coming out of here, which is being powered by the overflow hydrogen. Oh yes, more luxury problems. More luxury problems, absolutely. It's a bit of future-proofing as well. I mean, we probably won't need it here, but I often like to have the couple in just to have that little bit of future-proofing, so that at the point where I'm like, damn it, I need to cool this, I can just use an aqua tuner already set up in a thing, you know, in a steam room and all of that, without having to really worry about it. What? Did I build those pipes out of ceramic? Well, I mean, that's a completely unnecessary luxury problem. That is not a thing that needs to happen. These do not need to be ceramic piping. Thanks. Even in the world of my luxury problems, that's not one that I'm completely on board with there. Good grief. Ceramic insulated liquid pipes for some steam turbine output. Jeez. Definitely unnecessary. Right. Your tubes are living the good life. Oh, my steam turbines are living the good life. I think I built some. I think I was using ceramic for the glass forge, because I've got quite a long pipe on it, because I wanted to have the output come down here. So I was like, oh, I'll use ceramic for that. And then obviously the game is like, oh, you must want to build all of your insulated liquid pipes out of ceramic. And I'm like, well, you know, failing insulation, that would be lovely, but doesn't entirely seem resource sensible. Yeah, definitely not the sort of luxury problem that is necessary. Right, let's get those out of there. No, that's not ideal. Did this run out of power? Oh well. It'll run for a bit. It'll be fine. You see, this is a problem we're having all round. It's just constantly running out of power in places. Right. Let's sort out the automation for these. I love aquatuner automation, it's so simple. Oh, except I hate that these are in... Why can't I build these? Oh, I need plastic for that. In liquids and not in automation. They're clearly automation. Why wouldn't they be in automation? Maybe that's just me, but it drives me around the twist every time. Because I continually look for it in the wrong place. Are they able to get to any of these? They are not. Right. They're automation, but only work on pipes and measure things inside pipes. That's how I remember they're in the plumbing tab. Yes, I mean, it's not completely ridiculous that they're in the plumbing tab. It just annoys me every time. It's one of those things that just is going to endlessly annoy me. Right. Excellent. Well done, dupes. See, it's coming along. Definitely having this smaller workforce means things don't come along very quickly. But we are getting there. No, that wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for skills. See, look, Danish is all in an exosuit now. I think I'd like them to have crop tending as well. So we'll start putting them in that. But yes, currently they're crop tending by means of running on this wheel. How's your athletics, Danish? That's not Danish, that's Neo. Where's Danish? No. Where did you go, Danish? There you are. No, that's Amelia. Oh, you're having an narcoleptic nap on the ladder. Fair enough. You've still got plenty of running on the wheel that you could usefully do, to be fair. Right, how are we getting on over here? They've built this bit. They have not swept out this ceramic yet. I wonder if these drop-off points... Yeah, I thought I might have done that. Had them not on accept new types. That's not going to work out. What is the thing I don't want them to put up here? Critter eggs, probably. Thank you. Lovely. You could also dig that one out up. I ran out of power because of a stupid beginner mistake in cycle 600. Forgot the smart batteries for my gold generators and suddenly my coal was gone. Oh man. That is upsetting. That is upsetting. What was the really stupid thing I did? Well, I mean, to be fair, Fidelia, in our last run, we lost it because one of the dupes starved whilst in a rocket. Because their food went off. So, I mean, I felt that was a pretty stupid mistake. That I made. You're in space though, you should be able to build solo, right? Your dupes are just going to have to run on some wheels for a bit. They won't enjoy it, but... One of my favourite things to do is to reroute the power, because I'm building like a new power system, and accidentally cut off all the docks so that my dupes can't actually get out and build it. That's definitely one of my favourite things to do. It's happened more times than I can count. There definitely appears to be some stuff here that could handily not be here. Thanks. What could I put in there? I don't know. I'll have to think of something. I really wish I could fit a gas tank in this build somewhere, but I haven't really got anywhere good to put it. How much power do you take? Not loads, if I recall correctly. No, you only take 240 watts. You are massively cheaper than an aquatuner, which is nice. Now, one of the things we're going to need to do with this is connect all of these together. So, you there. Am I ever going to have more than 20,000 watts on this planet? I suppose at the point where I do, I can worry about it. It seems if I'm producing more than 20,000 kilowatts, I can probably afford to put some heavy watt conductive wire in. Fortunately, it was easy to repair. Had cold left on the map because I was going for the super sustainable achievement earlier in the run. Oh, that's not too bad then. I'm pleased to hear it wasn't too much of a disaster. I think, right, you. I'm going to reorder you. I'm going to come down here. We come all the way through here and then down there. Ah, I love hatches. There we go. And then we can get rid of this bit of the wire. And then we can run the main wire down into here. We can also deconstruct this glass forge because we're going to use the new one. Did you get super sustainable, Fidelia? I hate super sustainable. It is the most annoying. I suppose it's maybe more doable now you can come straight up for solar. Theoretically you have solar, but since you can't wire the bunker doors, you don't. Yes, no, fair enough. I see how that would be a problem there. Right, they can all go. You might need to dig those out. Duplicates, so you can get in there. Right, so we've got this. Yes, I did, but yes, it was super annoying. Yeah, I found that one particularly annoying when we did the all achievements run. Like, because at least Carnivore was like a challenge, but super sustainable was just like a drag. Or at least that's how I experienced it. So I think we want to pump the carbon dioxide from these out to our rocket, essentially. Oops. Yeah, I didn't enjoy super sustainable at all. Where's the one that goes over there? Oh, here. Let's do it that way. Seems lovely. Might as well use our carbon dioxide for this. There isn't loads. I'm also thinking that we might open this up for extra carbon dioxide for the rockets, because why not? Let's have some copper ore. Lovely. How many have we got in here? 5. If we had any more glossies launch, launch. I'm definitely going to try and wrangle up the critters though, and bring them with us when we go. Have I got all... Oh, I haven't got the power wiring that I need in here. Right, which also will need to be conductive wire. Do. Now I think we're going to have to cancel that and put a bridge there. I'm going to put a transformer. Oh. Cancel a bunch of this. Let's try again. Right. Bridge. This bug is really annoying. I'm going to continue complaining about it and not reporting it. Do I want some gold for my large power transformer? No, it should be fine. Like, the whole point of having the aquatuner is so that the temperatures in here should not be problematic. So there is still the question of what are we going to do with this? We could move... Ow. I could move this into here and then we could put a transformer up here. I think that's reasonable. Let's deconstruct this. We'll build a new one. up here. And then we'll just have to make a thing. My ability to explain stuff is obviously super high today, as you may notice. Things, stuff, words are hard. There's a lot of polluted oxygen around here. Do you know what we could do? We could stick in a couple of deodorizers. Just around. Why not? There we go. Hello, Emily. How are you doing? We remain alive. Just about. The dupes are actually considerably more alive than I am today. Today is not my most lively day by any stretch of the imagination. But we're working on some power. On account of us constantly running out of power. Right, speaking of which, how are you getting on with this replacement power line? You seem to have made it. Amazing. Let's get you to deconstruct all of this power line then. And then when you've done that, we can bring the main power line down, which would be nice. Same here. Fair enough. We'll all have a quiet day together. Just like hanging out and not being super energetic. It's a day. Yeah, no, I definitely feel like that sometimes. Right, I've got some power wires to build there though. Oh, these aren't gonna... Right. Nobody told me the really obvious problem with my... Oh no, it doesn't matter because I'm powering it with shine bugs. I was like, it's not going to get any sun. And then I was like, oh yeah, remember that thing where you were going to use shine bugs? Life is complicated. So, speaking of shine bugs, we are going to need some backing plates. Yes, I was about to yell at you all for not telling me that I'd made a stupid error in oh, actually, if we just cancel these, the shine bugs don't need backing, do they? Only the water. So I only actually need water here on these two tiles. And then I build the thing up the top and it will be fine. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was about to yell at you for not letting me, not telling me that obviously these wouldn't get any sun. And then remembered that I'm not going to power them with the sun anyway. So it's not a big deal. Right, what I would like to build, though I don't necessarily intend to power just yet, is the rad bolt generator. Igneous? Lovely. We're going to point those this way. Oh, you can't go under a ladder? That's disappointing. Well, I can get rid of that. It's going to be quite a long path into the rockets, which is certainly a thing to be considered. It's the wrong one. No, I need the generator, don't I? Here. Might also need to build some background temporarily so you can pour liquid locks. This is true. We might need some above, mightn't we? We'll see. Don't I need this one? This one is okay, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, no, I see what you mean. Apparently the reflector doesn't go under the ladder either. But yes, it is going to be quite a long path to the rocket. But, you know. Also, I don't want to place that yet because I want to use that to put a bottle emptier in. I might also need one here, actually. I can cancel it for now, but I probably need one here to provide cooling for the rad bolt generator, because it'll need a medium of some sort, won't it? To have any cooling. We'll see about that. Right, you lot, how are you getting on up here? I appear to be building this of iron. Half of it is under the liquid, so it's okay. Fair enough. More copper, you lot. We have plenty of copper ore. So. You usually put a temp shift in the middle. We can definitely do that. I'd like to leave it empty while I pour water onto these tiles, because I think if we do that, we can get the water to blob here and just dissipate into the vacuum of space, so we can build it without any mopping. And then I just need to think about how we get the shine bugs up there. But we can take these. I think we can probably sacrifice these 3 bristle blossoms that they've been working on so hard. Oh, I tore out all of the mealwood because we just don't need it, and it's taking up dupe time, and I don't have enough dupes for them to be spending their time tending to mealwood that I don't need. Frankly. Have you deleted all of this power wire? You have. Well done, duplicants. In which case, it's time... Did I build all this of gold? Wow. Okay. I suppose it is the main power spine. I am going to put a, what's it in there? What's one of them things? Joint plate. Oh no, maybe I'm not going to build it out of gold. I've apparently used all my gold. Well, I can always replace it after. Ladders, that's what I want. I was trying to do a bit more digging over here. Without pouring water everywhere as a preference. What am I looking for? I am looking for one of these. So we want one of those in there as well. That duplicate shimmying up the fire pole reminded me that we need to get that sorted. Yeah, you see. Right, speaking of fire poles, let's deconstruct these two bits of one. You can make a ranch, feeding them the phosphorite of the Dracos and put in the reactor only the eggs. Yes, yes I can. We certainly can do that. I mean, otherwise we're not gonna have enough. So yes, I do also need to think about shine bug feeding. But that should be fairly straightforward. I've done shine bugs before. Not for ages. I had a game where I tried to do all of the shine bug evolutions. Yeah. And I got annoyed at the point where the shine bug evolutions got to feed this shine bug barbecue. I was like, I'm not feeding my shine bugs barbecue. It was before I routinely had more barbecue than I knew what to do with. So yes, I refused to feed my shine bugs barbecue. And at that point I abandoned the going through all of the things. Or maybe I fed it barbecue. I quite like, yeah, it was quite fun. I enjoyed changing all their colours and everything. But I didn't enjoy them consuming all my resources. Choose a blueprint. Let's have some fertilizer. We can put it in a rocket after all. I don't need an oxidizer with carbon dioxide, do I? No, I didn't think so. Oh, I tell you what we can build on here. Add module above. Let's put a nose cone on this. Steel. No, I didn't think so. Thank you. It's just one of those things that, you know, when you start to build something and you're like, hang on. Have I got this right? So, speaking of things we'd like to build. Oh, you don't have any power. You can have power off one of these. Because they definitely have enough power for you. Assuming we're making enough copper. Yeah, we should be making plenty of copper. How's this going? Not too bad. We could do with them getting on this though. Let me prioritize this. Because I could do with you building this wire. Ooh, this hasn't got any automation on it. That's the other thing we need to do before we seal this up. Gas pipe thermosensor. Obviously I haven't got any copper. Alright, give us a second. Come on, you duplicates, you. Hello, Joni Benoni. And then we can get rid of all of this, which will be nice. And actually make our metals in here. Thus contributing to all the rest of the stuff. Now, let's check this. We have these bits all sorted, which is fine. That means I don't need to build anything else inside this box. These are done. Right. Can I build this yet? Not quite. So I just need to build that. I have Temperature sensors for the aquatuners. Wires are built. Can I build these wires? No, not yet. So we also need to build the wire across there. These are theoretically powered. Actually, not... I see, they haven't built this yet. Fair enough. That is fine. Because we could do with sealing this up relatively soon before this water reaches the next level and starts to spill out the sides. Because that would be a pain and completely unnecessary. Lovely, right. Thermopipe, sensor, wire to go with it. Let's make those a 9 as well, so we can get them built and seal this up. Well, at least seal these sides up, and then we'll open a couple of bits up here so that we can let the gas out. In fact, I might do that now. Let's deconstruct these two. Very nearly. Excellent. Now I'd like to seal these. We can sweep these out, thanks. Good. Let me check the piping overlay for this. This is the input pipe. Yes, good. You wouldn't believe how hard my brain had to think about how the overflow bridge should run, just because it's a slightly different shape to the aquatuner one. And I'm just like, oh, how do I cope with this offset in and out? And I'm just like, oh God, what is wrong with you? It took me a long time to work it out. It was quite late, to be fair, when I was doing this. And I had been doing my other job. So my brain wasn't at full capacity. But yeah, it took me probably somewhat longer than it perhaps should have to figure out how to place that bridge. Liquid. What liquids have I got? Only water. Right, well that's fine. Let's use a water lock here then. If that's all we've got, we might need to also enable auto bottle on it. Overflow took you ages to understand. I mean, I still need to think quite a lot about piping. But like, as you say, I love aquatuners. I build this with its little bridge all the time and I'm just like, yeah, no, I understand what this bridge is for and how it works and how I connect it. But just the fact that like that's the input and that's the output just meant I was like, where can I put the bridge? Do I have to build complicated pipes? What's going on? I got there in the end, but oh man, it was unduly complicated. But as I say, it was like 2 in the morning or something, so that's my excuse. Not necessarily an amazing excuse, but currently the only one I have. And I suppose we can put a water lock in here. We don't have a lot of choices. It's water or water, pretty much. I mean, we could put a, I tell you what we can do. We can get some brine out of here. Oh, we could get brine out of here. That would be alright. What if we... Oh, we don't even need to deconstruct that. We can just put one over there. Get some brine out of this side. Cool. Then we need to steal the hydrogen again from over here, but once we're not using it endlessly to do this, we'll be able to just... This pipe is full of hydrogen because these are all blocked up. So we can just steal some hydrogen to go into here to fill this loop. Oh. Oh. Oh well, that's not entirely what I imagined, but it seems to be creating a nice water lock here, quite merrily, so don't bother with that. Because apparently it's sorted itself out. Oh no, it hasn't really. We'll just let it carry on. For a bit, because this doesn't matter, because as you see, it's dripping down into our big pool of polluted water anyway. This is the germy polluted water, is it? Oh no. Oh no, it's still got a tiny bit of germs over here. I don't know why sometimes they don't spread. Accidental liquid lock, indeed. I mean, I'll take it. There's not really loads here. Like, it's not genuinely making a liquid lock. Actually, do you know what? Just cancel that for a minute. If it wants to run down there, it can. You've got better things to do anyway, so... Because all in all, it's not doing anything that isn't moderately helpful, so... this is sort of pottering along. And this is temporary anyway, so I don't care if it's polluted water. Okay, so we do actually, something we should do is this. How big is this in here? We should make this into the Shinebug facility. It is in fact exactly ranch sized. So we could make this the Shinebug facility. I would like to collect... I've only got Shinebug eggs. All of those. Gonna make it not sweep only for a second, so the dupes just come and pick them up. This can be brine. I'll enable auto bottle on that. Oh, you built that. Lovely. This can be water, and we can enable auto bottle on that. Right then. They put those in there. They have. So the reason I wanted them to do that is because we nuts. I want them to get rid of that. Maybe we'll keep these. No, we don't really want to keep the bristle blossoms because they'll make sunbugs. I mean, do we care if they make sunbugs? It doesn't make any odds if they make sunbugs, right? In a Shinebug reactor. They might as well keep their bristle blossoms. Right, that's still doing its thing. That is pottering along. Need to keep an eye out for whether they manage to get any water up there. Also, they're just going to let all the other shine bugs out, obviously. They are all good except the abyss bug. Excellent. So there's no reason why the shine bugs can't keep their little... what's it? Yes, Joni, you've got yourself stuck now, haven't you? Where did that egg come from? Oh, did I leave some eggs in here? Probably. Let's arrange for someone to actually bring some granite down there. Then we can... let's just cancel some of these. I'd also like you to bring some granite over there. Lovely. This one, maybe. What's making that noise? Or maybe it was that? I don't know. Right. Apparently we need more polluted water in there. If we mop this polluted water, that might help. What a weird noise for a fryer to make. I'm a bit concerned at the noise that fryer makes, to be honest. Right, ooh, look at this. Lovely, let's deconstruct that one. And this, probably. We can, let's just sever that for a second. Sweep this out. Really? Alright, weirdos. Seal that back up. Sweep this out. Oh, now you're coming back, are you? Oh, my neighbours are smoking weed again. So I obviously have nothing against my neighbours smoking weed, but like, it smells really strong. Also, like, I often don't go to bed until like 3, 4 in the morning, and they're smoking weed at like 3 and 4 in the morning, and I'm like, seriously? Don't you have like jobs to go to? Like, surely you can't afford to live in this building and not... Maybe they work from home like I do. But, yeah, it's pretty continual. We also keep getting grumpy letters from the building people being like, somebody is smoking weed. And we're like, yes, what do you want us to do about it? I mean, we all know this, but I don't entirely understand what you expect to happen here. Clearly the people smoking the weed are entirely unbothered. How are we going to move this little air pocket that's here? Because I can't just build a block for it. Any thoughts? Oh, I love it when the duplicates do that. Do we need a tiny bit more water? Oh, like, we've got an air pocket just here on the corner of the thermo aqua tuner, and I'm just wondering how I'm gonna... More water. I don't think that's actually going to be successful. I think what we'll do is we'll deconstruct the aqua tuner. Yeah. And build the tile, indeed. I mean, that's the boring solution, but it is probably the appropriate solution. Right, now, something I was going to do. You there. let's let the bugs out of here. Mini gas pump. I suppose it probably would work. This hasn't moved it, look. Oh, we'll have to build a tile. Let's have a tile. Hello, Dot. Welcome in today. Hope you're having a lovely day. I wonder if we need a... That's an interesting question. We probably don't need... Speaking of mini gas pumps, we almost certainly don't need a full-size gas pump down here. Basic Monday. I feel exactly the same today. We can probably make do with a little oh, nuts. If we're going to have a mini one, we should have it there. With a little mini gas pump. Quite frankly. Excellent. Right. Deconstruct this. Oh yeah, the thermoregulator is flooded until we turn this into steam, but that'll be fine. Oh, let's turn this off. Because we've apparently made a nice liquid lock in there. Excellent. Sweep that granite out. You're going back to try and solve your bunker door problem. If you can't, post on Discord and in the ONI channel, and someone might be able to find a solution for you. Oh, you would like to show us a stand? Nuts. This is why I need a mic stand, because I have once again knocked the mic stand over with my chest. So, for those of you wondering why I wanted a mic stand, that would be why. Right, let me slow this down a bit, and I will be right back after I have selected a stuffed animal. Right, I'm back. So, Fidelia has reclaimed Show Us a Stuffed Animal. Today's stuffed animal is Meganium. I don't know if that's how you say it. A Pokemon. And the reason we've got another Pokemon today, I did say when I showed the Pikachu earlier on, that I have a... No, I think maybe it's Bellossom? I thought it was Meganium. Is it the middle one? Is Bellossom the middle one? Might be. But this is why I wanted to show it to you. So I have a bunch of Pokemon that I'm not entirely sure where they came from. That's Bellossom. Lovely Nemetrek, thank you. And I've recently started playing Pokemon Go again, because I spend way too much time sat here looking at this screen and talking to you guys, rather than... I think I only saw the first Pokemon movie. Rather than going outside. Ah, Neo, I'm glad you have such a lovely time posting links and not getting bopped by Nightbot. Yeah, so I've been playing Pokemon Go again. We, partner and I played Pokemon Go when it released in 2016. And I played Pokemon games since Yellow, I think was the first one that I picked up. But I'd already played a bit of Blue and Red because my girlfriend at the time had them, and she got me into having a Game Boy and all of that. I literally got out my SP. Oh, hang on, I'll show you my SP as well. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. So yes, this little trip down memory lane of playing Pokemon Go, hang on, I'm just reflecting the screen, has reminded me that I owned an SP, and that I have, this is Pokemon Sapphire, I believe. And amazingly, my SP still works. I was surprised. So yeah, we've been playing some Pokemon Go, and we originally played it in like 2016 when they only had Gen 1 on. Now, Gen 1... I know my Pokemon for Gen 1. It's all good. I know everything. Not everything, but like I'm decent with Gen 1. Gen 2, I know some of it. Gen 3, I'm sort of vaguely aware exists. And then there are all these Pokemon now in Pokemon Go that I just don't know what they are. Like, what is this? Why is this a thing? Should I be excited? Which actually adds a whole new level of fun to Pokemon Go, because you can just like be excited by all the Pokemon, because you're just like, I have no idea if this is good or anything. It's just fun to pick it up. So yes, apparently this is Bellossom. This one doesn't have a name. Most of my Pokemon have their name tags still on, but this one for whatever reason doesn't. As I say, I also own these Pokemon stuffed animals, and I don't know where they came from. Like, my parents presented me with this bag of them. Not this time, I was home sometime before that. And was like, I'm sure these are yours. And I was like, oh, I'm not entirely sure these were mine. But now I have them, so there you go. But yes, so I'm enjoying the nostalgia of Pokemon Go. It's also getting me out the house, which is excellent. Even on days like today when it's too hot, and indeed a wild Bellossom appeared. With the squad, I've got like a Poliwhirl and stuff that you'll get to see, and some of the others. So yeah, it's getting me out the house, even on hot days like today, when it was a bit hot and horrible to be outside, but nonetheless, I had a walk. Over the weekend, partner and I went out for many walks, which we have been enjoying. It's a good way to spend time together as well, because we spend a lot of time doing our own thing in the house, which is nice. We both like to do our own thing, but equally it's been a nice way to spend time together. So yes, this apparently is Bellossom, which it completely proves my point that beyond Gen 1, I don't really know my Pokemon. I'm sort of making it up as I go along. So yes, thank you very much, Fidelia, for reclaiming Show Us a Stuffed Animal and allowing me to talk a little bit about my current obsession with Pokemon Go. And now back to our power. Did you build this out of steel? You did. You best sweep that steel out of there. Why do you think you have power? Does that mean they've finished building this, Oh, they have, look. They've built all of this. How exciting. Yeah, they haven't built those bits because they can't get to them. No, they can't get to those. That should do it. Did I set that to a 9? I did. Someone should be along shortly. Enjoy your lurk, Fidelia. Thank you very much for redeeming your points. I hope you managed to fix your aggravating duplicant problem. I mean, I assume the duplicants will be along with a new aggravating duplicant problem as soon as you fix that one. Because they're duplicants. Right, there we go. Let's provide some power to this. How are we gonna sort this? I need a gas filter on it. Oh, we're gonna make a powerless gas filter down here. So, oh man, now I need to remember how to do them. We need to create a loop. Oh, right. I literally looked at how to do this again the other day, and now I've forgotten. Let me think. So essentially, what we're trying to build is like a sealed loop. Yeah? That's just continually a bridge onto a loop with a valve, and bridge onto the loop with a bridge. Right, hang on. So, valve, valve, valve. Let's put it here. Loop. Bridge. So, I want to put carbon dioxide into this. Well, I could probably bridge off it, couldn't I? Can I bridge off it? No, because it has to be looped. I go here, do I? So if this has got carbon dioxide running around it, the valve ensures that only this much. Yes, now you need a pipe that exits from the input of the valve. And that will take my carbon dioxide up there. Why am I rebuilding these? I want these to be insulated pipes, thanks. And then we can take all the other stuff. Oh, excellent. Right, let me set this. Do I want this at 100? I think I do, don't I? Excellent. It apparently is already working. 1 gram. 1 gram? That's fine. Let's set the thing up on that, because this is one of those ones that the dupes have to do, isn't it? Because I want that to come up here, because this can just delete it when we drop it on it. And then we want a pipe that comes out from this bridge. Yes. And what am I going to do with this? Don't want to run it straight into there. I actually think that where I want to run it is into here. I don't want to do that. Let's just run it up like that. We will need... Ooh, look at our high pressure things. How exciting. We can build high pressure vents. Yeah? Dr. Nematrek, have I worked this out now? I mean, my duplicates still haven't come to actually do this, but otherwise. That'll work until you get oxygen down to the pump. Or chlorine. That is a good point. I could make another loop. Hello, KJ. So what we could do is we could put another one here. This becomes a loop. Let's deconstruct this. Oh, there's going to be a problem here. I anticipate a problem here. A powerless gas filter. Am I in the correct stream? I'm learning, KJ. Learning. This is a whole thing where I learn stuff. If I put this here, it's going to be a complete nightmare. Right, let's put it over this side. And we might have to loop it this way instead. It's and then we can. Right. And then you still have a complete nightmare. Why? I mean, I have a little bit of a nightmare for sure, but it is. But I have a nightmare where I can actually get the requisite pipes out. My problem is if I put it in the middle, there's nowhere for the output of this pipe to go. Whereas this way I can make it go somewhere. You've got to get stuff out of the loop too. Yes, yes, no, that's fine. But that we can do. So when we get the stuff in this loop, stuff can come out of loop like this. Yeah? Also, you have to sever the pipes behind the valve. Oh, thank you. That is a very worthwhile point. Have they actually done this now? No. Yes. 1,000 milligrams a second. So they have done that. Lovely. Right. No. No. Cancel. You can place a gas element sensor set to natural gas. Put a NOT gate and then a vent. Let me think. So, if we put this here, and we have that controlled by a gas pipe element sensor. Problem is that only works until we deconstruct some ASMO suit docks and overpressure the whole place. I don't plan to overpressure the whole place. I mean, that's not in my list of things to do today, Nematrek. To be frank. Right. You need to come this way. Thanks. Which obviously doesn't mean it won't happen today, but it's not in my list of things to do today. Why isn't this working? Why is your pipe blocked? Oh, you must actually have some natural gas in you now, is it? Can I look at the pipe overlay? Yeah. I don't know about that. I mean, you're right in that that would work, Doctor, but I don't know if I want to do it that way. Which is not a, you know, not a criticism in any sense, just a, I don't know. Right. Why do you, oh no, cancel that. Cancel that. Why in God's name would I use that when I've got a massive pool of polluted water right here? That does happen, does it? I wondered. Yes, yes. Overpressure is a thing that happens all the time. I mean, we could use a high pressure vent there. You'll use the vent trick with water and doors. Nah, I can't be bothered with that one. This is already exploity enough for me. Right. This needs to go to 1 gram a second as well. Get on it, dupes. For now, I think I'm just going to wait until it blocks up. What about other gases? They don't have any output. Indeed, Doctor, that's why I was saying I was just going to, I feel like just waiting until this one blocks up. Because I can't be bothered to, fix the fact that I don't have a proper output for the other gases yet. We'll work on that in a minute. I mean, considering we've had a flatulent dupe for God knows how long, and I've just been ignoring it for hundreds of cycles. Just a vent outside? That could be an easy solution, yes. That's actually quite a decent idea. I quite like that idea. Just have a high pressure vent straight to the outside. This is a good easy solution. I like it. Okay, so we've set that. So apparently we still don't... Oh no, it just can't go beyond because they haven't finished building this. They'll get to it. Right. We can enable auto bottle on that. We are gonna build some plumbing. Oh, I'm throwing water into space up here. I've just remembered. Right. And then to save power, you can put a gas element sensor to detect when the pit has anything other than oxygen in it. Oh, I mean, I could do. Actually, that would be quite easy, wouldn't it? That would be quite easy. Gas element sensor. Everything falls. So we could just put it down here. Well, everything that is not oxygen will fall. Yeah, I quite like that solution too. They seem to be nice, easy the pressure in my base and outside. So the pressure outside isn't too bad. It's a bit high, which is why I'm using a high pressure vent out here. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's a fair point, Nematrek. The pressure inside the base should be maintained by my electrolyzer, which can produce massively more oxygen than we're using, as you see. So my pressures inside the base are like 2 kilo. We'll put it here then. We'll put it up there. Which was sort of where I was thinking of putting it anyway. But no automation in the valves? No, doesn't look like. So I should be able to just bring it that way. Oh, this also means that I can rebuild my fire pole. Oh, we could put it there, could we? Maybe. Come here, you. Yes, we can put it there. Let's move it there instead. Sensor oxygen. Oh, now I need a NOT gate. Oh, I hate you so much, people. I'm obviously kidding. I don't hate you. Very much. Only a little bit. So this we want set to breathable gas, oxygen. Hang on, what's going on here? And that should be sending a green signal there. But this pump isn't doing anything. Oh, because they haven't finished this. No, they have. Oh, they haven't built that. I see. Alright, well they'll get to that in a minute. Could do 2 sensors, one for CO2 and one for far aggressives, just to avoid the NOT gate. I could do. But I think I'll cope with the NOT gate just about. I mean, it's only just about, but maybe I can just about cope. I tell you what I would quite like to do is, because this little pit is at the bottom of a the ladder's interior. Later on, we're going to put a sweeper and maybe a conveyor loader on this side so that we can get all the crap out of the bottom of the base. Ah, look, it's running again. Works until chlorine blocks. An Xmas tree of Spencer's. Yeah. Cool. Well, that was good. I like that we managed to use the I like that I'm learning about these and starting to like have some sense of how they work. I think the first couple of times I built them, like I built them with chat's help and then was just like, I don't really understand what I'm doing here. But now at least I think I understand the principles. So it's a good start. Right, you get sealed up. I need to sweep that out. Sweep that out. Oh, actually, we don't necessarily need to sweep that because we're going to put a bottle emptier facing around the other side. This can go. But what I do want is some water in here. Water? I haven't really got anything better. What has the highest 102? It's probably polluted water, isn't it? But I don't want polluted water. Might have to use brine. Though it's not going to be super. Next thing, a packet packer to not block the gas piped with... I don't even know what that is, KJ. Why are you using the mini pump and not a full pump? Partly to save power, because a lot of the time there's once we deal with this initial overflow of gases, there's not going to be loads of gases down here. Like, because the flatulent dupes don't actually produce that much natural gas. So I think in due course there's not really... Who had a smooth hatchling? What did you eat? Damn you. Yeah, so I am not... It uses more power per gram, but it uses less power in absolute. Also, it fits next to my my fire pole. So I'm going with that for now. Right, I need a very quick break, chat. Bear with me 1 second. I'll be right back. Printables? I mean, I suppose that is fair, KJ and Ematrek, but in the end, this one fits next to my fire pole, so now I'm happy with it. Regardless of whether it's... Wow. Actually, not a terrible rancher. Regardless of whether it's the most effective. I'm happy. Right. Excellent. So I want some brine in here. What temperature does nuclear waste form a solid at? Could you imagine mouth breather and bottomless stomach? One dupe for the price of two. I'm fairly certain I've seen one. Properties. Melting point. 26.9. No, that's a silly plan. I was vaguely thinking about using the liquid nuclear waste to cool the glass I produce, but all in all, probably a silly plan. Funny, but silly. No, I don't want to run it through the aqueduct. I'm just going to run the... I am just gonna do the thing. Oh, we need to come around this side here. Oh, that's what we need to put in here. We need to put another... what's it? I mean, we could make a joint plate into there. Yeah, let's just make a joint plate into there. That's fine. Oh, I'm pretty much out of gold. Just run it through the liquid lock. Now I'm going to make a joint plate. No, I'm not going to make a joint plate. You're right. This is more boring, but right. I have to get some more gold from somewhere, though. There's a surprisingly small amount in here. Oh, really? Fine. There we go. They... Yes, in terms of switching it while you're doing cables, they... Oh, did they switch it? No, these are gold. Oh, this is copper now, is it? It's a DLC thing. The pumps are gold, but the cables are copper. Yeah, it's a DLC thing. In terms of what almost Emily is saying about taking mouth breathers and bottomless stomachs, I think we might have a mouth breather. If we have a look at our dupes. What am I looking for? Vitals. Let's have a look at our dupes. Plant murderer. Oh no, it won't be the first 3. Amelia. Building a pad. Small bladder. Nyctophobic. Flatulent. Narcoleptic. Oh, we haven't. Mouth breathers are terrible for rockets. Yeah, no, that's sort of what I was thinking. That actually, I don't think it's too bad for some builds. Like, I still sort of reflexively avoid them because I started the game doing such a lot of large dupe population builds. But certainly in, for instance, this run through, there's no real reason to avoid them. It's just now I'm avoiding them because I'm not taking any more dupes. Which is a slightly different issue. How are we doing here? Have you made a liquid lock here? You have. Lovely. So we can turn that one off and deconstruct. Now, I'd like you to make some glass. Cheers. Liquid water. Yeah, we can auto bottle if necessary. Did they never build that? Why is it unreachable? Oh, I've never built a ladder. That'll be why. Fair enough, duplicants. I see. I see what the problem here is. Managed to open the temporal tear. Got a fun Easter egg reminding me of the the vanilla game. Oh, I look forward to it. Oh, you. Oh my god. Suddenly I'm making power everywhere. How are you making any power? There's no power in the pumps, is there? Oh, there is. Okay. Right. Well, this is all exciting. Okay, we're making power. Look at this, chat. We're making actual power. Not loads, but some. Right. Things I need. Smart batteries. Also, let's decommission all of this. Nobody cares about this anymore. Yeah, cool. What I do care about is I could do with a smart battery here to control this coal generator. Because this coal generator is supposed to be a... what's it? Emergency coal generator. We are making fart power. Kisukin's time has come. Oh, that's the thing I want to do. Is... power? No. Let's build a couple of deodorizers. These ones are going to be permanent, so actually I'm going to build them out of granite. But yes, we are in fact making fart power, which is pretty cool. No, it's this one, is it? Yeah. So we need to make this into an actual ranch in a minute. This is done. Also turn you off. Have I made any more glass tiles? Yes. It's quite an ominous noise you make. Just so we're clear. Excellent. Right. Good. This does not want to be set to this. This is 60... 25. Backup coal generator. Thanks. Backup. Till the day I learned solar power is noisy. I wonder if it really is. I've never stood by solar power. I've stood by plenty of, I wonder, actually, let's cancel those deconstructs. Because we might use it for some other things. The panels themselves are not noisy. I've stood by wind turbines. They're a bit noisy. Though not as noisy as everyone makes out. The DC-AC convert can be noisy. I see. Yeah, that is not a thing I have done. Inverts. Fast some fans over. Fans, some fans, and overtones. Alright, we're sweeping that up. Deconstruct this and this. So we can build this. The only problem with the solar panels is because their art is very slanted, they don't look neat when you build them together. Can I flip them? Can we put them the other way around? No, I can't. I don't have enough glass to build them. I don't think you can automatically, can you? You can't. You'd need a mod to rotate them. For 50, you get harmonics on 100, 150, 3 kilohertz. I see. Yeah, I don't think you can flip solar panels. Excellent. So apparently we're creating loads of power. We might want to now think about, you see this gap here? Do you know what we could put in this gap, chat? That seems perfect to go in this chat, in this gap. We could put a transformer tower. Yes! Could put transformers. And then we could actually, like, power some of our stuff without it being so horrendous and running these stupid things. Rip decor. Ah, nuts to decor. We're not staying here forever anyway. So why should we care about decor? Can we deconstruct all of these, please? I don't care about any of them anymore. No, this one. We can also deconstruct all of this. Yes, we are still planning on leaving. This planet, I think as I am sort of getting into this, I am understanding that this planet, we're going to be here for a while. But we are going to leave. So I'm not going to worry that much about deco. I mean, look at my base. You can tell that I don't really plan to be here forever. It says so right in the stream title. Thank you, Nematrek, for that not in any way, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Sarky. Who reads stream titles? I actually know a streamer who regularly puts as their stream title, "Nobody reads these anyway," or something similar. What am I looking for? I am looking to do the thing with my shine bugs. Oh, that's very sweet, Neo. Obviously, it's not Nematrek being sweet. The very idea. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for a grooming station. That's what I'm looking for. Right. We might as well have one there, since we apparently have a very handy thing. Why not leave it open? Works fine. Did the critter naming mod get fixed? Oh, it might have, Nematrek. Yes. Would you like to be reborn? There you go. I don't know how it'll work if you are a tame shine bug. It might go a bit nuts, and we might need to do something about it, but we'll have to see. Because usually, like, with the wild ones, it does it, like, generationally, but I don't know how that's going to work with tame ones, so we'll have to see. Now, probably just names all the babies, but like it does it maybe it just makes the numbers go up really, really quickly or something. Oh, I've got a problem here. What we might need to do is move the dining room up one, so that I can build a shine bug drop off here to go with our what's it? We could put it underneath, maybe. Can we put it in the back corner? I mean, we could do. We're not really confining them in here. We could have a shine bug like place that their eggs go and such like. Right, we need to drop some phosphorus on the floor though to begin with. To start with, I am going to use just an auto dispenser and have the dupes do it. We will build a... Well, actually, maybe we can keep them in here. We might, I might build a vertical liquid lock. Oh no, but then then the thing's going to be slightly small. I was just thinking about sweeping up their eggs, because we'll need more sweepers otherwise. But I suppose we can cope. What is phosphorite in? Consumable ore? No. Agriculture? Agriculture. There we are. Auto sweeper can pull from a sweepy. Oh, we could have a sweepy. Yeah, that's probably easier to have a sweeper. A sweepy. Oh, the sweepy might sweep up the phosphorite though, mightn't it? Yeah, because you can't really control what sweepy sweeps. So we should have a think about that. Have I got any eggs? Right, let's sweep that. Put the phosphorite into the feeder. Will they eat from normal critter feeders? This is my question. You sure, Nematrek? Alright, so we could put like a sweeper dock in here and a couple of critter feeders over here. You fed them that way. That is entirely reasonable then. Right. So, what if we have... Are you a utility? You are a utility, Sweepy. You second Nematrek. Lovely. So we can have all the, what's it over here. I suppose they might not use these bristle blossoms very much, but I mean, they're just here for fun, really, anyway. And the second Nematrek hasn't been hatched yet. Right. Oh my god, the Sweepy's... How? How are you moving, Sweepy? You don't have any power. How is this occurring? Right, I'm going to put you there. Abyss nymph. Oh no, apparently not. Coral bug. Alright, you eat phosphorite, that's fine. Sweepies only need power to put stuff away. Ah, I see. There we go. Alright. Stop doing that. Quite frankly. What we can have for now is I can... Oh, you can see this bin, can't you? So... we could... add... unpowered incubator. The problem with the unpowered incubator is... my brain doesn't work, but there's a problem with the unpowered incubator, frankly. Which at some point I might, like, manage to formulate in my brain, but as yet I cannot formulate in my brain, so we'll just have to wait until my brain works. Cramping, yes. So... essentially, I think what we need to build, both for this and for this, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about it, was I was trying to build a thing up here, but it didn't work, so I destroyed it. We essentially need this system, where we use the two critter sensors to control when eggs go up here, and then have the eggs fall into the thing. Yeah? When they hatch. Put it in the room next door. Sweepers can reach through pneumatic doors. Yes, but then we don't, we don't. What am I putting in here? Agriculture, phosphorite. You don't deliver the grown shine bugs ever. Because that would require duper interaction. Remember that I'm trying to do it in ways that will allow us to have this once the dupes are gone. So even though they won't ranch them, I want it to, like, continue putting them in here and sweeping them out into here. I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh, good, that worked. Excellent. Sweep that out. I suppose in some ways, have the pneumatic doors open when there's no dupes. Then the bugs will fly in and out in an annoying fashion. I don't know if you do get to keep these bristle blossoms, to be honest. Once you have enough in your reactor, you will want to stop breeding them. Otherwise, you'll end up with so many that it'll lag the game pretty badly anyway. Fair enough. How many is enough in my reactor? Would be the question, I guess. Enough for the full 380 from each, and then rads. Right, speaking of rads. Now we've done this, we want to put when they maxed out all 4 panels, you ended up with 2,000 rad bolts a cycle. That seems pretty nice. We want to put a rad bolt generator in here, and behind it, it was suggested we might like a temperature shift plate. Granite one do well enough? I plan on cooling it in the future, Nematrek. That's how I plan on cooling it. Worrying about it later. But yes, I am aware we are going to need to cool it. So probably what I intend to do is run some cooling through here, and because half of the rad bolt generator is in this water, there will be medium. So I will use something to cool it. I have not yet decided on the something. Because I also... Yes, it is something for future Max. I used copper for mine to increase heat transfer. It's really not a lot of heat produced. Fair enough. It's definitely a problem for future Max. Yes. So I know that it will require it, and I know the sort of thing that I might do. I will either run some oxygen or something through this so that cooling is added to this little section. But as I'm not overly planning to power this rad generator yet, I'm going to worry about it when I wish to power the rad generator. If that makes sense. What we might do, though, is we might build... Oh, no, if we build that one, it will auto think it's powered, won't it? No, because it doesn't have any power. Let's build that one just in there, in case I need it. You can use the carbon dioxide for your rocket. Isn't this carbon dioxide warm? Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Apparently this carbon dioxide is incredibly cold. Why is this carbon dioxide so incredibly cold? Doesn't the carbon dioxide coming out of here normally... Oh, it's cooling as it's coming up here. Because there's so little of it. Well, I mean, I was going to add to the pipe this. So there's that as well. I will then need, like, an overflow to make sure that this continues to run even when we filled the rocket. But Doctor's right that we could use this, which is cold. Quite straightforwardly. Right, let's deconstruct these. Too cold, you'll freeze the water. That's a good point, Nematrek. That is a good point. Well, I was considering that a thing we might like to do here at some point is create some liquid oxygen or liquid hydrogen. Because I was entertained with the idea of trying to shoot that through space. So, I mean, we're not using these pipes very much, and they're pretty cold. It's pretty though when all the shine bugs escape at the same time. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with them. I mean, I hate to tell you, but I don't think that's like the idea. So we could use some of this oxygen, which is pretty cold, because it's sat in these things to rotate up here. I could start liquid O2 already, but I don't know if I want to do that, is the answer. Please sweep these things up. Lovely. They've built a power wire underneath that, so I don't need to worry about getting in there for that. Pretty sure I can build this underneath, so I won't need to worry about having access. So I can build the door now. I mean, could you theoretically? No, you couldn't. I was wondering for a second whether you could use your liquid oxygen to run your coolant loop for your liquid hydrogen, but of course you can't. It doesn't work. I'm not doing that. Stuff off with your silly ideas, the lot of you. How did you come and build that so quickly, Kaylee? I don't think I want to, KJ. I realise that this is a possibility, but I'm just not very into it. Let's have some more barbecue. Right, speaking of more barbecue, a thing we do want to do is get this fridge built. Partly so they don't have to keep shimmering up this ladder. Now, one of these... Oh, I see you've used all of that. I think I want to... By the time we can fuel a rocket, the entire chat are always supplying the best ideas. I mean, what would we do without chat, quite frankly? Now, you lot. Oh, now you see we are powering with coal. Because there is in no way enough for this. So, speaking of things that I don't want to run all the time, that also includes this. I need some automation for this. Right, now, one thing I want to do is I want a atmo sensor in here, because I don't want to keep emptying this completely. There we go. And then I want to run a... Chat is always right. It is in the Twitch terms of service. That's completely true. Oh, KJ, thank you so much for the gift sub to the community. You have been incredibly generous with your gift subbing. Thank you for the hype, Neo. Indeed, if you have hype, please use your hype emotes. Doesn't have to be maxes if you don't have max hype. Oh no, I've used an emote. My chat has gone bonkers. Now. Oh, Hype Purr is very cute. What am I doing here? So, Sweepy, your contents is just some copper. That's alright. I think it is nice to... I'm not very bothered about anyone hyping me for anything, but I think it is nice to hype other viewers for their generosity. Because, you know, it's nice when viewers are generous. And apart from just saying thanks, I don't have loads of ways to reward viewers for their generosity. Although I would like to. So, you know. I think a bit of hype from chat is completely worthwhile. Now I've crowded you, haven't I? Yes. Alright. Let us... Oh, thank you very much. Yes, we met the goal. I like the way that it continues counting after we've met the goal. Now I can't see it. And I've scrolled the thing. Nuts. I hate it when that happens. Oh, weirdly, if I refresh chat, it makes the thing go away. Yeah, I like it makes the gift subs go away. That's rubbish. I'm disappointed about that. I have not ordered it already, Emily. I'm not going to get it until it's going to be like October before I get it, because that will be when I get the payout for this month, if you see what I mean. So yeah, I'll get my payout of the subscriptions from this month in like October. So there will be a delay on getting it, but we will get it down the line. And the more we go over, the easier it's going to be for me to get like pop filters and stabilizers and things like that. You need some power. Let's put you on this line for now. Let's do some transformers. How much copper have I got? So no, I haven't ordered it already. It's going to take a little while before we get to all of that sort of stuff. Just in terms of processing the money through Twitch. But it's not too bad. Right. Yes, I do want one. No, I don't need that. This power system largely exists for no reason. But we could use one here to power the farms over here and this light. But we wouldn't really want it on this level, ideally. I think we'll put one upper level for that. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some proper investigating as to what one I want as well. So I did some, before I set the goal, I did some preliminary, just like, what do they cost, ballpark figures, so I knew whether it was a sensible goal. And the ballpark is that, yeah, that should cover one. And like a decent one. We're not like bottom of the range for that. I think we're just going to get the duplicants to do this for a minute. We are gonna... Right, I want some doors down here. Hello, Kisukin. We are creating power from your farts. I would like you to know. We've created a little pumping system. And here is the natural gas that you produce running into our generator. I thought you would be pleased to know this. I'd like to keep maybe a kilo of pressure in there all the time. No. Thank you. So that's exciting. Hello. I would like you. Whatever. One of these. To produce copper. You certainly can. What would you like to suggest? I'd like you to make steel forever, whenever we have the suitable things to make steel. What are we missing? Refined carbon. Right, one of you should make some refined carbon. And one of you should make some ceramic. by all means. Let's think about cooling. Should I use this to cool out there? How much heat are we going to be creating in here? Not that much, actually. So we could use this one to cool these. And here. What's the pressure parameter of the natural gas inside the natural geyser? Do you mean, what have I set this atmosensor to? Because I've set that to above 1 kilo. But I hadn't initially. But I do want to set it. This operates until you hit 3 kilos. Yeah, no, I hadn't really... because I'd sort of been building this and chatting with chat, I hadn't really been paying attention to the fact that I would actually use all my natural gas. So, now we've set it up. I also want to set a... Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to set an atmosensor here, which controls this one. Because I only want this one to come on if we've got loads of pressure. Because we are mostly only creating enough to fire one. Oh, I haven't got any coolant in them. Nuts. What are we going to use for coolant, chat? I don't have any oil. What are we going to use for coolant in the metal refineries? Melt plastic for naphtha. Does naphtha go hot enough? Let's have a quick look. How do you spell naphtha? Naphtha. There we are, liquid. Doesn't turn into a gas until 538, so it should be absolutely fine. So, how do we get you out of plastic? How hot do I have to get the plastic? Not super hot. Thinking of the pump ratio volume. Depending on the ratio, you expend more energy, making more pumps work. This is a good point, Kasuken. Considering these only require these. They only require what is it, 90 grams. So what is the possible point of having 2 pumps in here? Temp shift plate into a corner near a hot enough steam room. Yes, that could be a way to do it. We could overheat something in space, potentially. Oh, but then we might lose it. Yeah. But yes, that is... The question might be how we get it hot enough. Ava is raiding us with a party of 4. Welcome in, Ava and raiders. I have a command, do I? Raid. Oh, apparently I'm doing a search. No, I don't want to search the emotes. Raid. Welcome, raiders. I am indeed Max. We are playing some Oxygen Not Included today. We are trying to work out some problems in a playthrough largely without oil. Welcome in, Shielman. Let me also do a so at Ava 0102. No? There we go. Was last seen playing Minecraft. Lovely. I'm still trying to get into Minecraft. I've met another small child that wants to teach me all about Minecraft. My friends have a 7-year-old boy. And actually my friend's mum, well, the boy's mum, who is my friend, has also been playing some Minecraft with him. So they're both quite excited to teach me Minecraft. So I'm still sort of on the thing for trying to learn some Minecraft. Welcome, Shielman. Modded Minecraft. A big mod pack or just a couple of mods sort of thing? Because I know that Minecraft has some like proper massive mod packs that change the experience quite a lot. So yes, I think we probably only need one pump. I think Kasukin has a point there. And then the next thing we need to think about is what we're going to put in these and how we're going to generate the heat. Which, actually, that's an excellent reason to get our fridge going. Oh no, that won't work. Right. Okay, well, it's still a reason to get our fridge going. We're going to get there. Life is complicated. There are too many things to do, but we'll work it out. I'm not an expert on this, but I'm thinking what we've got over there would count as a big mod pack. Fair enough. I just know that there are some that sort of popular and lots of people play sort of similar things together. We need to get these eggs out. Sure. No, that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to do one there. Cancel that. You, we're going to move you to here. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I've created a massive tactical error. I mean, that's KJ being like, I understand what the tactical error you've created is. Yes. Let's just deconstruct this and we'll have to make a different liquid lock here. Just pump fast. I mean, that's not really going to work, is it? That is not going to work. Because I also need to redirect some of this. We want to put some carbon dioxide in here, I think. Or chlorine. We could use chlorine. Hang on. Few grams of regular water on top. So if I do this, and let's sever that for a minute because I don't want to use the power right now. And I build a pump bottle emptier. Can I build it here? Right. Please move all the critter eggs that are these down to here. Thanks. And deconstruct that. Oh no, a bunch of them have hatched. How many have we got in here? 7. I think 7 is too many, isn't it? Won't they already be... See you, Kasukin. Have fun. We have Valhelsia. Amazing. These are things I need to learn about. At some point, chat, we're going to do Minecraft. Oh, no, you're alright. You're not cramped. You're glum. But that's just because you haven't been what's-ited, I assume. Let us... Right, you need a conveyor loader. Oh, there you go. I'm glad people know what is going on with the whole Minecraft thing. Because it does look fun, but I don't know what I'm doing with it. And that is my problem. Now, I think that I do not... Yeah, I thought so. I could use iron for the minute. That's fine. Oh, hang on. Hang on there. I'll have to rebuild some of this stuff when I have suitable materials. It's a decently sized mod pack. Early Minecraft is kind of like ONI, except you don't start a new world every time you die. I mean, like, I've watched people play Minecraft, so I know sort of a little bit about it. But not enough to have any real sense of what's going. So I think that when we do it, we'll probably play vanilla for a bit. And I'll get wrecked a bunch of time. I have not been... Like, I've seen some Valheim. And it hasn't made me go, oh, how exciting, I want to play that. Whereas Minecraft sort of makes me want to play it. Valheim does not, if that makes sense. When I watch people, or teach pack. As I say, I've no idea, largely. But I am excited to, at some point, learn about all of the things in Minecraft. Let's dig this out, because we need this gold. Tech. So, I watched someone play with a pack for... I think 1.17? No, maybe 1.16. That, like, had nuclear reactors and all sorts of stuff. And it looked quite fun, but it also looked very complicated. It also had, like... It had a quest book. So maybe... and they were playing it partly because they were sort of getting into Minecraft. And they were like, you know, this has a quest book, so, like, I like it because there are sort of things that I can do. Yeah. Oh, it's done it again. No, it hasn't. These are gold. Yeah, so that's a possibility, sort of thing. Let me build an incubator here, which we will make unpowered, I guess. How long do these take to hatch? 20% a cycle. So they hatch in like 5 cycles. So yes, that could be an option with like a quest. Yes, unpowered incubator. That could be an option for learning Minecraft, is to do one of the ones with like a whole quest thing so that I can learn it a bit more straightforwardly. Like, so there's some sort of guidance in what I want to achieve. Right, we also need to think about how we're making naphtha. I need some more gold for this. Several mods have nuclear stuff. Some can also make large part of the map go missing. Fun in a painful way. No, I definitely haven't seen that. No, this was definitely one that had a whole bunch of, like, had nuclear reactors and, like, a lead suit and all of that sort of stuff. Also had jetpacks and, yeah, had this quest book. So it, like, led you through stuff to build. Which I thought was, like, yeah, as I say, I thought it was an interesting way to sort of do it. Right. We want these. It's traditional. Quest books existed since 1.7, 1.6 maybe. I recall playing with Regrowth Pack. Whole world was a wasteland and it led me through magic mods to progress. That poor unpowered sweepy struggle. There's so many of it on this map. This is why today was about quite a bit about sorting out our power network. Because we really need to sort out sweepies and things like that. Right, I'm gonna leave the dupes for a second. I need to grab a quick snack. Oh, welcome in, Elipod. Sorry, I was following the conversation rather than checking on who was saying things. Welcome in. It is good to have you here. Yeah, no, as I say, it's a game that I have not got into, but I would like to at some point, and I think that there could be a big range of, you know, things that I would enjoy in it. But I would probably need guidance to help me find all the things that I would enjoy. But I also would enjoy a snack. So give me 1 second while I go and eat something very quickly. muted. Sorry. Missed the microphone. That is not a problem that I will solve with a new mic stand. I'm afraid I will still occasionally miss the microphone. But I will hopefully not knock it over as much. Cat wants to make sure that the smell will linger for the entire trip. I mean, cats peeing in things is definitely a sign of their displeasure with you. Since they are often quite, on the whole, quite clean. If they are peeing, they're mad. I would suggest that somehow your cat knows. We sort of need this to be able to see an incubator, I've just realised. I can't attach it to a door, can I? So I can't put, I was thinking I could put one there. Oh, all the water's just gone up there. That's disappointing. Oh, hang on. If I build this block back in, maybe it'll spread out again. Speaking of water, let's take some. Right, I'm having a few problems with life here. Sorry, I've got a bit hungry and that stops my brain working. So, right now you're going to have some problems with me being able to properly use any sense. Oh, I don't have anywhere to put... Oh yeah, we never created a clean water pit, did we? I guess in here? Let's delete that one. Oh no, I don't need to. Cancel. My saves are already taking a really long time, and I'm not entirely sure why. Might have to reinstall the fast save mod. But I do think the fast save mod was the one that meant I kept drawing random ladders. I think it reintroduces that bug where you, if you're building something during the save, it can get spread around the place, if you know what I mean. Whereas the, oh look, Sweepy is doing stuff. Well done, Sweepy. I mean... I have some questions about what is Sweepy bothered by? Apparently Sweepy has a bothered reaction. Working. I have no mod right now and still random ladders and dig orders happen. I have found that in general it's better now. Like, it used to be really bad, but I have in general found that it's better. Why does it think that I can display an object on Sweepy? I have questions. Also, are you putting anything in this dock? Yes. It has a battery. Yeah, but what is this bothered reaction? Oh, now it's low battery. And it isn't actually that low. According to this. Something is upsetting Sweepy. Sweepy... You can put anything you like on top of Sweepy. Well, I have never known that, KJ. We've got a bit of a problem. Sweepy doesn't like the shine bugs. They bother Sweepy. Watch this. Bothered reaction. A Sweepy hat. Oh bother. Indeed. Can I put solid nuclear waste on top of Sweepy? I really want to do that. Oh, the radiation? Maybe? Maybe. But yeah, he's definitely bothered by the shine bugs. Which is causing a fairly massive... In the DLC it should be a coffee mug. I don't have any coffee mugs yet though. I just want to put solid nuclear waste on him. Because it's entertained me. Right. We need to think about a way to sort out these eggs. Because Sweepy is not cutting it here. Sweepy is not sweeping the eggs very quickly. Sweepy is not sweeping anything very quickly, to be honest. Oh no, now the solid nuclear waste is in him. It was supposed to be on top of him. Oh no, there is some on top of him though. He doesn't seem to really put his stuff down. Why doesn't he put the stuff down? Alright, now he's... Are you going to put the stuff in the thing now? Why isn't Sweepy emptying his stuff into his dock? Can anyone tell me? No, we can't click on Sweepy right now. Okay. What's going on here? Why is the pipe blocked? Oh, because of that. Yes, okay, right. Apparently this has not worked. Maybe it's the bothered reaction? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, hang on. No, he has put some stuff in. So hopefully once there's only eggs to pick up, he'll pick up the eggs. But yes, I think we want to move the dining room and kitchen up to here. And next to the fridge. And put we could move this like... We could move this over a bit. Say here, maybe. Can put like a door that it can see through with a thing it can fill, and then this. Alright, I'm doing that. I am moving this. Dining tables are going upstairs. Do you need that many plants? Do I need a bigger kitchen? How are you going to look in there? Right, from here. Or from there. That'll be fine. So you can look in there from there. Which we're going to want. Liquid water. 9. If we can catch it at just the right minute, we can get them to build a block like here. No, that's not working. I went with petroleum for my freezer airlock. I'm guessing it's... Yes, I mean, I've got brine here, but it's going to be really tough. But I don't have any oil testing. Yeah, we don't have any oil. Can we use naphtha for this as well? Naphtha. -50. We could use naphtha for this again. Yeah, there we go. KJ and I having the same thought. Naphtha. Wrangle up this Draco. Why are these Dracos dying? We should be creating more eggs. Oh, I guess it's fine. How many have we got in here? 5. Okay. Yeah, looks like I'll want to replace this with naphtha again. How have you suddenly not been off-gassing? Does anyone know? Either 42 or naphtha. Oh, what's the other thing that chat always thinks is the answer? Ethanol. Yeah. Oh, shovels. That's the thing that's always the bloody answer. I don't have any ethanol either. Naphtha, I think, is the answer here. But yeah, that's one of my great frustrations with ONI, is that bloody shovels are always the answer. I know you're cramped. Sort of waiting for Sweepy to sort his life out. So the dock only has copper in it, so we must have taken stuff out of the dock at some point. I wonder who and why and wherefore. I mopped the... Oh, did I? Alright. Let's try this again then. Let's save the power. Where are pliers? Yeah, stop that. Just empty the bottles. Oh, I forgot that you can do that. This is the thing. I completely never remember that this is a thing you can do. I literally didn't know this until about a week ago. Are you doing it, Kasuke? You are. If I deconstruct this now. And build this back in. But yes, I constantly forget that that's actually a thing that works. Will Sweepy sweep up eggs? Are we sure about this? Because Sweepy seems very disinterested in sweeping up these eggs. Quite frankly. I mean, apart from the fact that he doesn't like the shine bugs. Oh, Nematrek. Yeah, they won't have to do it forever. It's just while we do this bit. Hello, Picker John. Welcome in today. I hope you're having a good day. We are, as ever, creating a mess and then trying to fix it. What else would we be doing? Right, so Sweepy doesn't seem to help. because he doesn't do the actual thing that we needed to do. So I'm afraid, Sweepy, like I do in your life, I am sure that your life's okay, but we can clean it up, you see, that's the thing. Right, I think you need to go, Sweepy, because you're not doing what we wanted you to do anyway. Which also means that we need to move all of these. Well, it doesn't mean we need to move all of these. It means we need to install more of these. Oh, Sweepy. It's so sad when Sweepy is destroyed. Thank you for the follow, Pikajon. Right. Excellent. Deconstruct. Sweepy. I know, it's really sad when you destroy a Sweepy. Right. Have a slight seal around my pump. What? It's okay. It's all a... It is a vacuum in the places we needed. Ta-da! Right. Let's... Should we use flower pots? Sure. Why not? Give me 1 second. Printables, what have we got? How are we cooling the freezer? By the way, those insulated pipes don't look like they would be effective. I mean, that is an entirely fair point, Nematrack. However, these insulated pipes were temporary. Because rather than worry about where I wanted to put the radiant pipes while I was building the loop, I just wanted to have the loop built. So, they're going to become radiant pipe. It's just that while I was building the loop, I didn't care. And I knew that when I built the loop, it was before we'd broken in here and done any of this stuff. So I knew we would have to do all of these things. The gas pump's active area is plus symbol. Yeah. Right, hang on. Let me get my brain working. Now I'm wondering whether we want to seal this up until before we make naphtha. Because we'll want to change this for naphtha, ideally. So we'll see. What do you think, chat? Can I sensibly set this up and then change this out for naphtha? Oh yeah, you don't actually do anything anymore. Do I even need you? Yeah, theoretically. We'll keep you. Right. How are we going to make this work? Because what I want to do is like put... Where can we put it? You could block it up and do it that way. This is my face of why have I just used a gas pump? And why didn't I just break in here and then just block it up? Because that is a perfectly good idea. Right, while we're in here, a thing we're gonna do... Pointless gas pumps. Is, switch these out for some radiant pipes. We'll just use gold, it should be fine. And then actually we'll probably brick this up. That is probably a good idea. Until we can pour some naphtha in here. But we definitely need some assistance on how I'm going to make naphtha. I also need to get this actually working, because it's not working yet. Right. This place for the shine bugs to live when we're done with them is, however, nearly working. We just need to put in a conveyor chute. Not refined gold, Elipod, because you can't make gas radiant pipes out of refined metals apart from steel. Steel is the only refined metal we could use. We could use wolframite. I pretty much never use wolframite, and it's not as valuable these days, is it? So why don't we dig up some wolframite and make it out of that? Is there some more over here somewhere? Because I think we might not have quite enough there. I can't actually see any more. That's disappointing. I could make it out of steel, but I don't want to make it out of steel, is the answer to that. Where did I get that wolframite from? Apparently I don't have any more wolframite. So we might not just have to have a mix, frankly. That might be what you've got. Wolframite is a cool blue colour. We can definitely have a look and see if we can spot some. Metals. Apparently we've got a tiny, like, bit of it in this gold tile. No. 0 metal at all, apart from 1 piece of iron ore left in our cold biome. So that probably suggests to me that we have no more wolframite. Yeah, doesn't look like. Don't have actually loads more metal on this map at all. So we'll just have to make do with what we got here. Unfortunately. Okay. Right. You're going to be the dining hall. Let's put some... might use buddy buds for the germs. Yeah, we might use buddy buds in here. No, bloody disable that. You want names. Kasukin is feeling super productive, which is nice. So this is going to be our new kitchen. What can you hit from there? Not loads of stuff. Could I put you back further, maybe? Put you like here. Oh no, that would be fine, because we could do like... We could do like this, because this could hit the middle bit. I'm sort of making this up as I go along, if that's not completely obvious to everyone. Buds might not have enough decor. It is a good point, Elapod. I think they do not have enough decor. But we can... What's up with you? Oh, it's too bloody cold in my base. We can fix that. We can hang some hanging pots. I quite like to make aero pots. Let's start with just a couple of aero pots. We'll make some more glass at some point. I think not, actually. I think I've run into this problem before. Yeah, they only have 20. You need a 30 decor item, I believe, to get the bonus. What do you mean you don't have any? You have minus 20. Oh. Let's have a look. What do you produce? You won't show me? I hate you. I feel I've had this problem before, though. We're going to plant some Joya seeds, because they won't stifle. Let's have a look. It's plus 10 on the info tab. Or 15 decor. Yeah, I definitely think that I've had a problem with them before not being enough decor. Right. You there. Let's copy your settings and put you up here. I'd also like to suppress that and then copy you up there. Right, let's provide some power to this little bit. Ah, to you too. Now, what I would like in here is a fridge. You know, you could dump the eggs into the freezer too. Minus 30 is enough to kill hatchlings. That is an idea, Nematrak. I'm going to hold that in mind for sure. Yes, the hatches might eat something before dying. Bloody hatches. Right, in here I am just going to want you to put ingredients. And quite a small quantity. So we're going to put like 10 kilos of meat. That's true. But you will always get some regular hatches. I had that issue in RimWorld when I tried to butcher a bunch of hungry animals. Did you take them into your fridge to butcher and they ate all your stuff? Oh, that definitely sounds like something that happens. Oh yeah, we don't need any here. Oh, actually, right. I need to designate it to be shine bugs I can only have 6 in a ranch, can't I? Yeah, they're cramped. Shine. Shine nymphs. Actually, just shine nymphs. We're gonna move this. This is gonna go up here. I caught them in the kitchen and they ate each other because the butcher wasn't fast enough. Oh, sad times. But yes, that definitely sounds like something I've had happen as well. Okay. There we go. How's your Great Hall? Are you a Great Hall? Are you great and hally? You are, right. Deconstruct these. And these. If I put... it might go off. Excellent. Sweep this. Let's not badmouth anyone else on the channel. I actually enjoy most of the other ONI streams. I watch quite a lot of them, and I mostly enjoy them. Pika John. There are a lot of very good ONI streamers, I find. How are we getting on here? Alright, so I don't have any good ways to make naps though yet, because like my brain isn't prepared to think about it, quite frankly. Things I would like to do is... this is going to get severed for a minute. And you are going to come over here. You can jump that. And we're going to chuck you in here. Printables. Choose a blueprint. More water. Fine. Quite happy to have water. I'd rather use chlorine than carbon dioxide, but we have very little chlorine. We have to make it all from bleach stone. And we're also trying to chlorinate our balm lilies at the minute, so there's that. Right. I am gonna have to go soon. But I think if I have a chance tonight, what I'm going to do is a bunch of organising the power network. Now that we're actually generating some power, I'm going to try and actually organise said power network. Right, and we'll also fill this loop. Because why not? This can get full of carbon dioxide. Oh, actually, cancel that. We don't need that much carbon dioxide. Regular amounts of carbon dioxide will be fine. This can get deconstructed. This can get deconstructed. Actually, for now, let's put this back up to max and get them to put edibles in it. Where's cooked fish? I always miss cooked fish. I don't know why. Got some sort of like blind spot. Omelette. Roast grapefruit nut. Because I would like to deconstruct these as well. There we go. So I'm going to do a bunch of power stuff. I'm going to get some of these shine bugs to go in here. So what we're going to do with those is it's pretty simple. You're just going to run a conveyor up here to take the eggs so we can dump them in. Oh no, we don't need eggs. Yeah, no, we take eggs. Because the eggs will... How does this work? Won't they cramp everyone in here all the time? I suppose it doesn't matter because you're using a breeding ranch. Interesting question. So yes, that's things I'm probably going to do before we come back. Sort out this. I'll also put in the lines for the aquatuners. Because actually if we can get these aquatuners going, though it'll be difficult, might have to, as you can see, life is a bit cold in our base anyway. We might have to randomly cool some bits of the map, just so that we can use the aquatuners and turn this into steam. Speaking of which, let's do some of this. So you're the one I'm going to want to cool this. Lovely. This was a problem I had not anticipated. Oh, I can't run it through there either. Nuts. Nuts. Right. Yes, I want this one to cool these. So, I think we're going to bring it right up to the top. That is going to stop existing, so it doesn't matter. And then we're going to use some radiant liquid pipes. Now you see there's a problem. Because I can't make any more refined metals. Currently. So we might have to make them of iron. I might have to reset up my my little rubbish setup. I think I've changed my mind about where I want to do this. I want you to come in here. And then down that way, I think. Seems fine. Right, bridges. We're going to bridge over that way and down here. And we're going to bridge this way. Okay. So that's going to be the cooling loop. Now we just need to get some water on it, but that, I have this here. Sever that. And that, thanks. Is this still gold? It is. Oh, well, now it's going to be copper. It's fine. just for a minute. Let's use some pipes. Hello, Ohms. I hope you are well. We are starting a bunch of projects and not bothering to finish them, I think, is largely how I would put it. We have this fridge that I haven't finished. We have this Shine Nymph Ranch that I haven't finished. The flower garden. In Don't Starve. We have this Shinebug reactor that I haven't finished. We just have a whole bunch of things that I haven't finished. Oh, this flower garden. Yeah, no, speaking of things I haven't finished, welcome to a whole other thing I haven't finished. We are growing bristle blossoms over here, but the balm lilies are still struggling. They're not warm enough, is one of the problems I'm having over here. We actually need to generate... There's no spore kids in Don't Starve. On my most recent playthrough of Don't Starve, I did manage to discover 2 eye monsters right near me, though. The little eye flower things. I dug up one of them. I left one of them, but I dug the other one up. Because I was like, I don't want this. Right. Unfortunately, though, Ohms, much as I am pleased to see you, I have to go. It is my dinner time. So I'm going to leave you with this. We are back with that Don't Starve playthrough tomorrow, where I've reached a brand new record of like day 50 or something with Willow. We've made it practically to summer. So tomorrow we're probably going to die very shortly because I will be facing my first summer in Don't Starve. That will be at about 2 p.m. British Summer Time. I need to stream earlier because I need to go earlier tomorrow. So, 2 p.m. British Summer Time, which is UTC +1 tomorrow for Don't Starve, and then back with this ONI, where hopefully I will have like done some of the finishing off some of these projects before you rejoin us. I would like to thank everyone who followed and chatted, who subscribed, and redeemed their max value points today. A reminder that we are saving up for extra kit. So if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by subscribing, including with Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming, or following the support link underneath the stream. Thank you all very much for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow for Don't Starve, and I hope to see you on Wednesday for more of our ONI run. We're getting there. I know it seems slow, but 8 dupes is not enough. Next playthrough, I'm definitely having like 58 dupes. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. Let me have a quick look and see if anyone is streaming. What have we got? Nothing I'm thrilled with. So I will see you all tomorrow, I hope. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Bye.